Well, finally, going on another cruise. The chickens eating over there. My mom just fed them. Here at my mom's in Tennessee. Drove up yesterday. Cousin Amanda's coming tomorrow morning, and we're off to Nashville. Jonathan's going to drive us, and we're flying from Nashville to Montreal. Have to spend most of the day in Montreal, and then flying from Montreal to London, where we catch a train the next day to Bristol, and then Mike and Janet are going to pick us up in the UK and take us around for a couple days. Then we catch another train back to Southampton on the 30th, get on the Brilliance, and the next stop is Scotland. After Scotland we hit Iceland, and then we hit Greenland, and a couple places in the Maritimes in Canada, and then back to Boston, where we fly home to Nashville, and hopefully Jonathan will pick us back up. So it's gonna be a great trip. Really been looking forward to this. Thought I was going into withdrawals. I haven't been on a cruise in so long, and if you watch my videos, you probably wondering, what did I fall off the face of the earth? But I've been working on the house. I finally got some grass growing in spring and summer. But so get ready, it's going to be a good one. Stick around, maybe you'll learn something. If you don't learn anything, stick around for the views. Hopefully we'll get some good northern lights, views of them anyway. So stick around, this is going to be a good one. See you later. The English countryside. We're on the train from London Paddington to Bristol Parkway Station. We were supposed to get in about 9:30. It's been a trek. We got up yesterday morning at 4. Jonathan drove us to the Nashville airport, flew into Montreal, got there about 11. Luckily Lois from Air Canada was able to get us on an earlier flight, otherwise we wouldn't have got out of there till 11 at night. So we only had to spend several hours at Montreal. We flew out at about 7:30. Got in this morning at 6:30 in London. Caught the express from London Heathrow to Paddington, and now we're on the train from Paddington to Bristol Parkway. So that was our train. There's Amanda. She did pretty good. Two bags, and we'll see if we can find Mike here. Mike was there waiting for us, but it's tough to film when you're dragging bags. Janet had lunch ready for us by the time we got to the house. Well, having tea this evening at the Rising Sun. Real ales, good food, and dogs are welcome. In the 2 days we were at Mike and Janet's, they took us by Cheddar Gorge, the Tintern Abbey that Henry VIII burned down because they wouldn't let him divorce his wife, and Wells, among other places. Okay, tour guide, where are we at?
Good morning, we're at Wells Cathedral today. This cathedral was constructed approximately 1,000 years ago. That's about 400 years before Mr. Columbus discovered America.
Oh. So what you're saying is it's old?
It's old, yeah.
Dang, well they knew what they were doing.
I think if you come around here you get a better view.
Better view? Yeah, without the scaffolding.
Oh, was it Wells? That was it.
That was it?
Just before fun. Oh, I can afford it.
They don't dance or anything?
I've got it on video.
Well, that was our train from Bristol, not Temple Mead, the other one, Parkway, Bristol Parkway. It brought us here to Bradford on Avon. And now we're waiting for 10 minutes for the Portsmouth Port train that takes us to Southampton. So this is our adventure for today. And then hopefully we'll catch an Uber from Southampton Central to the cruise port and get aboard the ship. 2 days with Mike and Janet, great. We saw Wells, the Wells Cathedral, saw some other interesting things along the way, and also saw Cheddar, the Cheddar Gorge, and where they make the cheddar cheese and store it in the cave. So, fun trip so far. Hopefully the next video will come from the ship. See you then. Show you a little of the train station. It's it's cute. Not kind of, it is. Bradford on Avon. Nicely landscaped. The town in the background, all blocks. Ready?
Oh wait, hang on. No, I'm not ready. I mean, there's nothing here. There's nothing.
So what do you think about the welcome back party?
It's been wonderful so far.
But we're on the ship and it's just about getting ready to leave port. And it started raining on us, so I hope that's not a symbol of things to come. Explored the ship a little bit today. Got on board, the train ride went without a hitch. I was a little worried about that. Caught a cab over to the port from the Southampton Central Station. About €7, €8. And now it's let the pressure go. We're on the cruise ship. Well, good morning. Morning of day 2. Got a little rough. It's calming down now. It started out a little. They put the barf bags out on the stairwells, but it's starting to clear up a little now. So maybe we'll be all right. On our way to Scotland. See what we can get into today.
On board and how many we have in each tier, and you can see there's a lot of numbers up there. So what I would like to do to bring some excitement into the room here this morning, I'm going to go through each one of these tiers, and of course if you're from any one of them,
good morning. Yes, I'm Captain Juan. Beautiful day today. Sunny. Yes, I'm coming. Good temperature also, 19 degrees Celsius. And then, we have these rocky seas also now here. It's going to get better behind the island, but and then we're having the swell from the port side, and then of course we are rocking a little bit. It's nice, eh? Very nice.
That's the centrum on the Brilliance. It's probably where they'll do the egg drop from. That's a ways down there. Everybody found them a chair. Nice place to take a nap. Pleasant music. I always enjoy the centrum on the older ships. There's always something going on, music, dance instruction, games, or just people watching.
Open, I'm open, and we go to no, and no, guess what, we open back.
The casino with the peacocks, and Lady of Big Slot Wins or something. The next morning was our first stop in Scotland. Well, day 3, and we made it to Greenock, Scotland. And yeah, I think we just ran out of a little sunshine and into some rain, but we're just going to walk around Greenock here. Some people took excursions over to what's the city here? Glasgow and even Edinburgh, but it's kind of a hike on the bus, so we just opted and nothing really we wanted to see in Glasgow, so we're going to walk around here, take a look at the churches and do a little shopping and then get back on the ship. Hopefully it won't get too wet. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how it works out. We found some interesting statues of Mr. Watts and the Greenock Cowan's Corner. Tell us about the public hanging.
Too bad we didn't have a scarf to hold up. In front, is it recording?
Yeah.
In front of the Midkirk Church, set in the ground, is a horseshoe. This is where the gallows were erected, and public hangings took place between the years of 1812 and 1834. The condemned were marched from Brittle Prison on Bank Street to the Midkirk, where huge crowds would be waiting. In 1868, a law was passed stating that the executions were therefore only to take place in prisons.
Boy, they got nice. Well, that's St. John's Episcopal Church there on the immediate left. I don't know what that one further down is. We'll find out in a minute. And this way down, looks like there's another one. So we'll walk down to that one, see what that one is, and come back. Okay, this one's Lyle Kirk. Another Scottish church. Church of Scotland. And this is now the United Reformed Church. And if I remember right, the one over here is no longer a church. It's something else. It was a hell of a church at one time. I don't know what it is now, but it's got advertising on it, and it's pretty well abandoned. What a shame. And yet another church fallen into disrepair. Wow. They had some churches. And another one, Church of Scotland, the Westburn Parish Church. Somebody needs to get up and pluck the weeds out. So this one dates back to 1591. So there you have it, probably 10 churches in a square mile. That evening, back on the ship, we got to watch Amy in the semi-qualifications for the Karaoke Superstar. She certainly qualified. Day 4, pulling into Reykjavik. Right behind the Norwegian Prima. Today's plan is just we'll be here till 5 o'clock tomorrow. So today's plan is just to get out and walk around. Tomorrow we have a excursion, the Golden Triangle. Here's the view from the port side of the ship. About 55 degrees today, so mostly sunny day. Should be a nice day to walk around. We caught the free shuttle into town. It dropped us off by the Harpa Concert Hall, and then I walked back. Amanda went in search of some museums. There's the church back over there. The Sun Voyager. The Sun Voyager resembles a Viking boat to me. The house that Reagan and Gorbachev met at, I believe, is back over there somewhere. That house just beyond that building. And then the harbor. You can see the cruise ships back over there. We're in port today with a Norwegian cruise ship, and we're parked right behind it there. So it's a good little walk. Yeah. A couple miles. There's the house where Gorbachev and Reagan met. Our first night at Chops, and I'm impressed again. I got their bone-in ribeye. Amanda got the, what is that, 6 ounce?
6 ounce petite filet, medium rare.
Oh, perfect. It's gonna be a good night. Well, so much for Reykjavik on day 2. Cloudy, rainy, cool day. I don't know if it's low 50s. And our excursion got all messed up. We booked the excursion through Vacations to Go, their shore excursions. And at the time I booked it, I thought, you know, they weren't really giving us a whole lot of time to do the Golden Triangle, the national park, the waterfall, and the geysers. Because I remember the last time it took 6-7 hours, and so we were supposed to meet 3 different times. I kept changing the times on us, but this time we were supposed to meet at 10 o'clock or 9:30 here in the parking lot, and got there, and about 9:35 they came, and then they took us to a bus station where we were just about to get on the bus, and one of the guys in front of us asked, hey, are you going to be able to get us back by 4:30, the all aboard time on the ship? And they ran around and talked to several people, and they said, no, we don't think so. So, put us on a shuttle, brought us back to the cruise ship. Now we got to go through all the refund process. I'm really not happy about this, but so get ready, Reed. You're going to hear about this one. But, oh well, it was a rainy day anyway, so, and I've done it before. Amanda was really looking forward to it, so yeah, we're off tonight, and then on our way to Greenland, so that'll be something new, so hang around for that. That evening we watched Dancing with the Stripes, where a guest gets to dance with one of the officers. It got pretty lively. It was entertaining. And then there was the nightly entertainment at the schooner bar. Dave Carey, he was good. Hey, look who I ran into, and guess what?
Hey everyone, so it's Jonathan.
And I'm Amy.
And we have been inspired by the one and only Larry.
Oh yeah, now they're laying it on. Okay.
To start our own YouTube channel. So it's going to be called, or it is called, J&A
Travel Day.
So J&A Travel Day. We have one video, our introductory video. It is up now on our channel. Please give us some time. Bear with us. We're just starting this journey out. We did not expect to do this, but here we are. We'll have another video here next week coming out. And it's just gonna be all about Amy and I's travels and adventures, and hopefully some tips and tricks for you all on your travels as well. So looking forward to being a part of the YouTube family with you guys.
And running into Larry all the time.
That's right.
And give them a look. It was a good video. I just watched it. So
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
You guys are great.
J&A Travel Day.
Well, after 2 days at sea, we're in Greenland. Well, morning of day 8. Pulling into Tog? Whatever. Greenland. And they claim that's about it. We're going to do a tendering operation today. All aboard 6:30, but it looks like we're going to have a nice day. First time in Greenland. Here's the dock at Kwartak. I guess if I'm coming close. And there's Brilliance in the background, of course. Talk about a quaint little fishing village. Well, the etchings were right off the dock, right on the granite wall there at the seaside. There were fish, people. I got a funny feeling the last one, though, was done by somebody from Dodge Truck. Look familiar? Oh, the panoramic view. Whew. That was a little bit of a climb. Just came up all the steps. Looks like there's a cemetery over there. Might have to go see that. Some kind of radar stations or satellite dishes over there. So tomorrow we're in Nuuk, and then off and over to Canada. So far been pretty good. Weather's been today is nice. Maybe we'll see some northern lights tonight. They said they saw some last night. Of course, I was out cold at 1:30 in the morning, but we'll see what we can find tonight. Well, all in all, had a fun day walking around Kwartak, I think is right. Just a beautiful little village. Not much going on, but it was just a nice day to stroll around. Oh, we're definitely in the Arctic. It's cold today. The waves are up and the skies are gray. It's cold. Had a beautiful day yesterday. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Amy and Jonathan.
Yep. 50s and 60s night, Brilliance of the Seas, day 9. Here with Larry, having a great time on our cruise from Southampton all the way over to Boston. A little frigid outside, but we're having a great time here.
Good deal.
See
you guys look great.
Thank you.
And we'll get to see more Amy in the karaoke final.
Karaoke superstar and the choir.
It's too much to handle.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? What,
Pink lady.
You're the Pink Ladies.
It's my birthday.
Oh, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
View of one of the glaciers coming out of one of the fjords here in Greenland. And right around the corner we have a pretty good size iceberg. Had one earlier, it was a little bigger than that one, but that's no slouch. We'll be in Nuuk tomorrow. So this is day 9. The weather's not supposed to be so hot, so I sure hope we can get off and do a little walking around, see what it's all about. It's supposed to rain most of the days. We'll see. Close-up of the iceberg, as close as I can get with a GoPro. That evening was 50s and 60s nights. They also have a 70s night, and they also have a roaring 20s night. I don't know where these people put all these costumes in their suitcases. Another iceberg, he's a pretty big boy too. Well, morning of day 12. It's a cool, rainy morning. We're pulling into Nuuk, the largest city in Greenland. Well, we walked into Nuuk. Got to the cemetery. It's a wet day. Amanda says if I'd have known this, I'd have taken the $20 shuttle. Hell, cheapo me. We'll see, we're here. Nah, doesn't look like much. Hans Exceed. He's the guy that found the Nuuk. And that's the oldest house. So far that's the most interesting thing we've seen. Well, that was the nickel tour of Nuuk. We got soaked, so we caught the shuttle back. I think Amanda's gonna talk to me again eventually. Okay, what night is it tonight, guys?
70s night. My favorite night. Day 10? 11? I don't know.
We're getting there anyway.
One of these days.
Yeah.
Drinking some fiery peaches from the pub. And now we're gonna go to 70s.
Gonna go do the YMCA.
Okay. Good.
See you in the Centrum.
flapper costumes. Guess who we have here again? So how many suitcases you guys packing?
5, 6.
No, two suitcases. It's 1920s day on the Brilliance, and we're all dressed up and ready for a great night.
Well, day 13 here in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Last 2 days have been sea days since we left Nuuk, Greenland. Had some interesting nights, roaring 20s nights, 70s a night, and 50s, 60s a night. And as you'll see, people really got dressed up for it. The last couple days I've been kind of under the weather. I spent most yesterday in the cabin. You can probably still hear it in my voice. But some viral things going around the ship. But I guess if you're in the same proximity as 2,000, 3,000 other people, and sooner or later you come down with something. The weather's been changing. But I feel pretty good today, so we're going to get out and walk around Sydney. Amanda's going to meet me somewhere. She's going to text me here in a minute. And we'll see a little bit of Sydney. Okay, get off the ship here in Sydney, and they got their merchandising down. A few markets and flea markets and a blacksmith and a little yarn shop. What else we got? Crafts. Right here before you even get to the Big Fiddle, which is one of the attractions here, I guess. And the Big Fiddle. Celtic music playing in the background. Well, after seeing the Big Fiddle, we walked around the town and saw the oldest house, the St. Patrick's Cathedral, and walked the boardwalk, and saw a couple churches, and that was about it. I headed back to the ship, but still wasn't feeling 100%. Amanda continued on. She walked around some more and finally went back on board for lunch. So had a good day, and the weather was fairly nice. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Our dinner companions, Lisa and John.
It's great to see you guys.
And to meet Amanda.
And Amanda.
I hope we can meet her again on another cruise.
And tonight is lobster night.
Yay. Oh, thank you.
And French onion soup night.
Yeah, French onion soup.
Another one. Onion garlic. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Gotta run now. Sorry. Bye. Well, that's a nice greeting to Halifax, Nova Scotia. Oh, the lighthouse at Peggy's Cove. And a ton of people. And we were one of the first. They claim by this afternoon the place would be swamped. It looks to me like it already is, but pretty neat little place. Little lobster shack up there. And all the tour buses. The guy driving here said a lobster license from the Canadian government could cost you $1 million. No wonder the price of lobster is so much. We only had an hour to walk around Peggy's Cove, but it was a fun, quick excursion. Glad we took it. Back to the ship, we had a sea day before we hit Boston. We got to watch the egg drop, the guest choir, and we got to see Amy participate in the karaoke superstar. Oh man, very nice.
Beautiful. That's your mic.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Amy put up a great performance, but here's the winner.
Country past the city, it's time. Well, there's a honky tonk.
Last day of the cruise. Getting some nice weather finally. We'll be in Boston in the morning. And then it's flying home. Oh well, it's a fun cruise. Got another one coming up here in October, end of October. Flying to Barcelona. Mike and Janet, Carol Ann, Gail and Ken. There's a bunch of people on this one. The Voyager out of Barcelona, 18 days to Cape Town. Staying on the Voyager, taking it over to Singapore, 17 days or nights. Staying on it for 12 nights over to Brisbane. Finally get to see the Great Barrier Reef, so hang on for that one. See you later.